Beneil Dariush is going to be the backup for UFC 280 main events with Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira. Should something crazy like the Khabib Nurmagomedov Tony Ferguson happen, where Islam trips on a cord and is out of this fight with Charles Oliveira, well, then they're going to reschedule Beneil Dariush versus Charles Oliveira on this UFC 280 card. Now, it's not 100% sure that Islam's going to cancel from the fight, that Charles Oliveira is going to cancel from the fight, but we have two very good lightweights here. Mateusz Gamrot, Beneil Dariush winner is likely in line for the next title shot, so it is only right that the guy right here, the veteran in the game, that is beating the better competition than Mateusz Gamrot, should be getting the title shot, should the main event of Oliveira Makhachev, one of those guys, pull out of their scheduled main events. Anyone out there that was thinking maybe, just maybe, it could be Alexander Volkanovski that would step in on short notice? Well, in case you didn't know, Alexander Volkanovski is currently injured in the featherweight division. That is why you've been hearing the rumors of a potential Yair Rodriguez taking on Josh Emmett for the interim belt, because as of right now, Alexander Volkanovski has a broken hand, a broken finger, whatever the case may be. Probably is going to have surgery, and he's not going to be able to fill in short notice to be the backup for UFC 280. So although it would be a good thing for Alexander Volkanovski to, have an excuse, even if he loses the fight to Oliveira, even if he loses the fight to Islam Makhachev, he has the excuse that it was short notice. He wasn't fully preparing for the fight because he didn't know if he was actually going to get it. But he's injured. They're not going to make Volkanovski the backup. That's what I was originally thinking. But again, if they're talking about possible interim titles for the featherweight division, there's no way that same champion that's about to have an interim title in his division is going to go up and fight someone in the lightweight division. It just does not make sense to happen there. So it makes sense that Beneil Dariush is going to be the backup fighter just in case something happens with Oliveira versus Makhachev. And just in case as well, we have other fighters on this card like Magomed Mustafayev and Jamie Malarkey that, should anything crazy happen on this UFC fight card, like Charles Oliveira pulling out, Beneil Dariush stepping in the main event for a fight with Islam Makhachev, Mateusz Gamrot not having a fight, well, at that point, they'll probably just give Mateusz Gamrot Magomed Mustafayev. They have a few lightweights on the card should anything like that happen. But what do y'all think if Beneil Dariush were to get the fight, the main event of UFC 280 versus Islam or versus Charles Oliveira? Put your percentage chance that Beneil Dariush would have a chance to beat either Charles Oliveira or Islam Makhachev. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.